Cubanos are going to blow your mind. Check them out.
Today I'm taking the classic Cuban sandwich to a whole new level with a serious backyard barbecue twist. I started with a big 9-pound boneless pork shoulder. For the brine, I went heavy on that fresh citrus mojo vibe, juice and zest from 10 limes and 10 oranges, about a whole head of minced garlic, a couple of tablespoons of rough cracked black peppercorns that I smashed in the mortar and pestle, 1 full cup of brown sugar, and about 1.5 to 2 gallons of water. Then I threw in 1 package of Grill Your Ass Off Battleship Brine garlic and herb, plus a couple of tablespoons of their bag and tag wild game spice. Mixed everything until the salt and sugar finally dissolved. The water had to be warm. Then I dropped that big pork shoulder in and let it hang in the fridge overnight for about 8 to 10 hours. The next morning I pulled it out. Then I injected it with about a cup of the same flavorful brine deep into the meat so every bite would be juicy and seasoned from the inside. I patted it dry, then I hit it with a generous amount of Infidel Pork Rub from Grill Your Ass Off. That sweet brown sugar and chipotle heat is perfect on pork. I fired up the smoker and took that shoulder low and slow until a beautiful 165 with great color. Then I wrapped it in a half foil pan, sealed it with foil, and finished it until the internal temperature reached 190 degrees. After a couple of hours of resting, I sliced it up like a dream, tender, smoky, and loaded with that bright citrus garlic flavor. I also took some pre-sliced ham, gave it a light coat of Infidel Rub, and smoked it just for an hour or two to add that extra smoke kiss without drying it out. For the bread, I used soft Italian loaves, close enough to traditional Cuban bread when you can't get the real deal. On the Blackstone griddle, I seared the meats hot, built the sandwiches with classic yellow mustard, Swiss cheese, and those crisp Mount Olive kosher dill pickles. Then pressed them down until the bread was golden and crispy with melty cheese pulling everywhere. Man, the combination of smoky, citrusy mojo pork, salty ham, and the perfect press is straight fire. This is my ultimate smoked Cubano. Traditional flavors with a serious Grill Your Ass Off upgrade. If you love Cuban sandwiches and you've got a smoker, you gotta try this brined injected version. It stays incredibly juicy and the flavor is next level. Let me know in the comments, would you run this brine on your pork shoulder? Or what's your favorite way to twist a classic Cubano? If you're new here and you love smoked meats, big flavors, and sandwich builds, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next cook. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Now go fire up that smoker and make one of these. I'll see you in the next video.